time for you to live up to your best? We talked a little bit about this, kind of teased this yesterday. So, hey, it's Lenny Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you find your purpose. And one of the tools I use for that is to read a passage from Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. The sun is going down. Look at this. Whee! There it goes. You can see it going down, so you can watch it go down with me. Okay, sun going down. So today is October 22nd, day 327 of the year, 39 days left in 2024, and we are 89.34% done with 2024. We have passed we're almost to 90%. Let me see when it'll be 90%. I think that November 25th. So before Thanksgiving, then we'll only have 10% of the year left. Not that that's like totally important, but let's turn this back around. We got to see the sun. Don't let the sun go down on you. Yeah, find your purpose. Don't ever let the sun go down. All right, without you knowing exactly what you are putting into your life. So, November 22nd, if there was ever a time for me to live up to my best, this is it. I am smart, capable, determined, full of ideas, filled with enthusiasm, and ready to make it work. So I have made the choice to reset my goals, believe in myself, expect the best possible outcome, get started now, and go for it. How loaded is that with awesomeness, empowerment, and happiness? Like that is setting a very determined, that's a key concept, by the way, determination of making your life work for you. So we're going to spin it around. Think of your higher self speaking to you, or your parents, or somebody of influence, a coach, or someone who loves you, or me, somebody that absolutely believes in you and knows that you can do this. Ready? If there was ever a time for you to live up to your best, this is it. You're smart, capable, determined, full of ideas, filled with enthusiasm. The puppy just barked, but I'm still talking about you. And ready to make it work. So you have made the choice to reset your goals, believe in yourself, expect the best possible outcome. Always expect the best possible outcome, because that's what's going to happen. Get started now and go for it. That's how you make your life work. This is just so specific to your brain, and telling your brain, this is exactly how I want to live my life. This is exactly now that this is the time for me to live up to your best right now, because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. So plant your tree, find your purpose, decide that if you don't know what your purpose is, we're talking about that overarching mission in life. Why did you come here? Or why are you here? What's important to you? And why is it important to you? So understand the value that you bring, and that you're so unique, and that you are determined, you're smart, you're capable, you're full of ideas, you're filled with enthusiasm, and you're ready to make it work. And put all of that together. That is a recipe with the most amazing, beautiful ingredients ever, along with your uniqueness and your creativity and all of that good stuff. You can make anything work. You are awesome and amazing. So never, ever forget that. You are here for a reason. There is no one else like you. There will never, ever be anyone else like you. And when you decide that this is the end, your exit strategy to leave planet Earth, then there will never, ever be another you, period. Your essence is your essence. So fill up, take everything from the invisible, pull it into the invisible, make it yours, because it is yours. You are the one that is moving the energy and creating your life, and you are the one directing the outcome. That's all of it. And this is one of the reasons why I am constantly, and will ever, ever, ever for the rest of my life, until I find something that is better or quicker or more easier or more easy or more easier. Let me watch my grammar. But until I find something like that, and I don't know that there is, but I'm very open, then Shad Helmstetter's, his self-talk language, there is nothing like it on planet Earth. It's you're listening passively. It's an app. You load it up on your phone. You can have up to 6 peeparoos on it. It's free for 30 days and it takes 21 days to change a habit, or to actually start to dismantle a habit. You have a total of 30 days. What can you do with 30 days free? You can make a very good decision and say, okay, I've been really, really consistent and this is working for me. Or you could say, I've been really, really consistent and it hasn't worked for me. If you were to say that and you're really, really consistent, I mean, I would ask at the end, were you really consistent? Because, and if you're listening passively, because you would definitely feel a difference because that's how the brain works. The brain works with repetition. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to rewire itself until you take your very, very last breath, which is why until Steve passed on his decision to pass on to another dimension, wherever he's out doing what he's doing, his energy, I put the self-talk app for him, the self-talk language, and I had him meditating every single day, and he wanted it most of the time. So, and it was just a choice. But if he were to have come back, he would have come back strong because his brain was rewiring and rewiring, and everything was working. Everything was firing, wiring, and firing together. So that's how the brain works. And with repetition, you cannot not change. It's the way you acquire good habits, bad habits, because they're just thoughts that are repeated, 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 and they become a belief. And that belief becomes your programs become your belief, and you can change those beliefs. The belief that you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you don't have enough money, you're not this or that. And I'm not talking about a fact that today maybe you don't have enough resources to do something that you want to do, but you are absolutely capable, and you are unlimited, just as any other person, to go out and change that. That is not your fate to not have enough money. It is not your fate to not be good enough. None of that is your fate, unless you say that's my fate, because then that's up to you. You are in control. You are the driver of your own boat and with the rudder, and you get to decide what direction are you going. If you're moving in the direction of your purpose, then you're going to go whoop, you're going to have meaning in your life, and you will have direction. You will always have direction. You'll know what feels right, what feels good, what you feel aligned with, and you'll know what you don't. So that purpose is such a beautiful thing. So let's read this one last time for you, and then I'll tell you about some mice that my sister Valerie and I just finished, and Lynette kind of moving to another place. Okay, so if there was ever a time for me to live up to my best, this is it. This is it. I am smart, capable, determined, full of ideas, filled with enthusiasm. Be enthusiastic about your life. Please be enthusiastic about your life. You get this one lifetime. Why not be enthusiastic about it? You get to create and be anything that you want to be. And you're ready to make it work. So I have made the choice to reset my goals. Perfect time. We're moving into 25, moving out of 24. Reset your goals. Reset your belief in you. Get the app, download it, and start. Understand that these are just programs, and you can rewire your brain and your beliefs, your attitudes, all of that by resetting your brain. Get started now and go for it. Isn't this timely? It is absolutely timely. So that is it for November 22nd. And now I'll just tell you real quickly. So my sister Valerie, she lives in Nevada, and she came here to be helped during this time. And oh my gosh, they have been going through the closet and helping me. Actually, not helping me. They've been doing it and just cleaning out the closet, moving Steve's stuff into boxes so that I can do what I need to do. I'm going to not get emotional here, but stuff that I've just been like, there's been so much going on, and I'm just, it's just something that is, that it's so nice to have family and people that help you, because during this time, because sometimes it's really hard to like to go into the closet or go into the drawers or do things like that, because just because because I think it's really difficult to when someone is gone that you love so much. So this has been really, really helpful. But one of the things besides that they did, and well, we moved what we found today. Wait, I have to blow my nose because I have had a few little tears, but hold on. I'll be right back. Wait for me. Don't leave. I'm just getting a Kleenex. I'll be right back. Here I come. Here I come. I'm right back. Okay. So one of the things is we had the stationary bike that you've probably seen before. Steve used to do that. He tried to get 10 minutes in a day. He was really trying to get himself healthy before we started the hospital, or down the rehab, all that stuff. And but anyway, today Lynette and I tried to move it, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. professional. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Okay. So I'm better to finish. Sorry about that. So, Lynette, we started moving the bike, the stationary bike, and we kept finding, I was telling you yesterday that we found all these, the mouse poop and their piddle, their pee, and pieces like a Christmas tree just lining the rug, a rolled up rug. And just like they really moved in the time when we were in Amarillo. They really moved in. But what I found today when I lifted up the bike is underneath all of that during those 4 months, they're actually living there. I was like, we've moved everything, we cleaned everything. And then there was more poop today, but it was like they were making a nest under the bike again. And I was like, why do they keep doing it under the stationary bike? And it was time to let the bike go to somebody else. And so I lifted it up to look underneath. I just wanted to make sure that like there wasn't anything under there that I needed to be aware of with, the mice or whatever was under there. And I lifted up and I looked, and all the mechanism underneath, under the pedals and everywhere, there was like little tree from the pine trees that looked all Christmassy, and then all the cushion stuff, the stuffing from our cushions, and the furniture that they got into and ripped up, all of it put inside, plus nuts and seeds, the pine nuts, the shells and the seeds and everything in there, just packed, and and poop and everything else. And so Valerie, my sister, and I, we we took it over the top of the railing right here. We just put it over this railing right here, and then we lowered it with a rope. And she did most of the heavy lifting. She's like, I don't know, 5'3" or 4" or something, strong as an ox. I mean, she's my sister. We're very strong, and we lowered it over with the rope tied to this little post behind me, that post right there, and lowered it down. And it went down, went down, and then we moved it out, away from the house until I can figure out what to do with it. I don't even know if it works or anything, but now we know they're living in there. Happy Beans, ¿qué tienes? Oh, I thought they had a bird. We're living in the wild. It's like there's another thing. There's mice there. There's a bear from yesterday, and wow, it's just all kinds of stuff. So blessed to be in this, and I have a lot of respect for the animals because it's their home too. It's just, you know what? If you're going to make a mess and do things, then please do it elsewhere, and let's live here together. So I moved the bike. My sister and I moved it to the back of the house, so that, in fact, I'll show you, just because it's probably going to be, I'm not sure what to do with it, and I don't know whether it works anymore with all the stuff, but we moved it out here. Let's see if you can see it down there. That's Steve's bike. We moved it out there. It's not supposed to snow or anything, but that was like the best thing that we could figure out what to do for right now. And just because there's so much to do, and it's like you just do the best you can with what you got. And right now, emotionally and with the help and whatever that I have, that's what we do. So that's the story. Thank you very, very much for joining me this evening. Let me see what we have for you tomorrow. Tomorrow is November 23rd, and so it's wow, why you never get trapped or troubled. I like that. That'll be my title. Why you never get trapped or troubled. I love Dr. Shad. These passages are just so powerful, and because they're so empowering. When you come from within, because you know you are all that, like you are the light, you are the power, and that power lives within you, are that. And when you pull that out, and when you get it, it's really, really powerful. Really powerful. So I love you so very, very much. I know you can do this. I know you can find your purpose. You can do, be, have, create, change, become absolutely anything that you want to, and what you put your mind to, and change through neuroplasticity, you can change your programs. You literally can change your brain, rewire your brain with programs that you enjoy. Go into the description on any of my videos, except for the shorts, because I don't put descriptions in there. I probably should. But anyway, go in there and you can get the 30 days free. You can see how to work with me. I'd love to be your life coach. and I'm opening up the you can ask about that, but just put winning Lenny at lennymotivates.com and put winner in the subject line. And I have all my prices, nothing to hide. Like, it's, if you want to work with me, you know exactly where I'm at, and how you can get a hold of me and start changing your life for the better. I want to help you. It would be an honor and a privilege to guide you, walk with you, and really sometimes hold your hand if you need, and show you how you can excel in times of change, just as I've been walking that walk. I don't just talk the talk. You've watched me walk the walk, and I will continue to walk that walk. And because that's I've rewired my brain, and those are my programs, the programs that I choose. I'm determined to succeed in all areas of my life. And I've been working through that, and I will continue to work through that till the day that I take my last breath on planet Earth. And I encourage you to live fully and be conscious and aware of your life, like, all the time. Remember, it's your life. You get to do with it as you will. And if you decide that you want to be bored, or that you're a victim to something, or you're tired and you're not going to get up the next morning, you're just going to watch TV all day, or if you decide, I'm getting up at 4 in the morning, or 5 or 6 or 7, and I'm getting up and I'm going to set my goals. I'm going to really start living my life. I'm going to be very conscious, and live very consciously, and recognize and be very aware that I have this one life, and I'm going to live fully, and I'm going to find my purpose, and that's going to give me direction. It's going to definitely give me meaning in my life, which that's what gives you direction. And so, these are choices. These are the choices that you make every single day. From, I'm just gonna, lay in bed for another 3 or 4 hours, or I'm gonna get up an hour earlier and I'm gonna write my goals, and I'm going to meditate, and whatever it is that you want to do for your morning routine, or get yourself started on the right foot. So I hope you choose the latter, but it's all up to you, because no matter what, it is your life, and you are the one driving the boat, and it is no one else's life, just yours. So I hope you make the best of it. And I love you so very, very mucho. I believe in you. Yes, I do. You can do this. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. And we will see you tomorrow. Ciao.